first day in Jeju, and I think this could be a proper supermarket. Yeah, I think, I wonder if I can go in and do a little filming and show you, because this is the first time ever since we've been in Korea. God, I need a haircut. That I've seen anything bigger than a 7-Eleven or an E24. Let's see if we can go inside and check out a Korean supermarket. See if I can keep you guys undercover. Okay. So is that 14,000 to, yeah, 14,800 per 1.5 kilo. Okay. So we've got potatoes, prices per kilos. So a little bag of potatoes like this. How much is that, Michelle?
3,980.
3,980. Cherry tomatoes, 9,800. Is that a box?
2 kilos.
And how much are the strawberries?
11,500.
They look nice. But that's about $10. No, it's more than $10. It's probably closer to $15 Australian. Probably about $11 or $12 US. It's a little baking section. Now, you're never sure. I got a feeling these are donuts, but they could be savoury. 1,400 for the small ones, 2,600 for the large ones. Oh, it's nice to see a proper market. Little bag of peanuts, shelled peanuts, 2,480. Here we've got dried fish, so like little anchovy fish, salted dried fish, different sizes, various sizes. So there's shrimp there as well. And these are like little, maybe locally caught ones because they're loose packets. 6,890 for these tiny little anchovies.
Fish heads.
Oh, just a bag of fish heads, Michelle, yeah. How much is that?
6,500.
6,500 for a bag of fish heads. Yum dingity. Look at these tiny... Are they peaches or...? 15,800. There's my favourite, the little mangoes. 5,800 for 2 mangoes. I probably won't keep telling you the price of everything. You can pause the video, or maybe I will. Some dragon fruit for around about 10,000, 2 dragon fruit. So that's about 12,000, maybe 11, 12,000 Aussie dollars.
12, not 12,000.
12. So it's quite expensive, relatively expensive for fruit, I think, here. And vegetables, for that matter. Ooh. Some lovely fresh herbal vegetables or herbal salads. Not even sure what this one is. A little bit dry, but they're just misting them. Are these anchovies? No, these are more like mushrooms, and this is dried mushrooms. 2,149. And seaweeds maybe, or grasses. Interesting. Tofu. There's a variety of different tofus here. A little packet like this, 1,400. And some radish, some daikon radish, I think this is possibly. Big pack, that one. 5,300. That's got to be at least 3 or 4 kilos, I would say. 5, is it? Oh, it's 3 kilos, it says there. Here's some kimchis. Wow. 3,000 for a little pack of kimchi. Hams and spams, they do love their sort of processed hams, don't they? This is 12,900, so it's about $15. Or more kimchi, but these are big bags, Michelle, look. This is probably 1 kilo or 2 of kimchi.
So?
4 chicken legs for 3,500. What do we got up here? Some little shellfish, some little cockles. What are they? It's not an abalone, is it? Not sure. Maybe someone can let us know. They recognise the fish. There's three fresh fish here for 13,800. Eggs. 6,900 for a tray of eggs. And now this is interesting because this is salt, I think. I've seen this before in the smaller shops. So finer salt and rock salt, which they use a lot for drying their own fish or making kimchi. Sweet potatoes, 100 grams for 598. And these ones are covered. I wonder why. Stop them shooting, maybe?
Keep them dark.
398 for 100 grams. So that's 3,980 for a kilo. Some chilies. Again, they're done to the 100 gram, aren't they? So that's times 10 to get your kilo rate. These are pretty. A mixture of local sweet chilies. 3380. I love these. I forget the name of these mushrooms now, Michelle.
Oh, yeah.
A very common name, but remind me in the comments. Now, of course, these are enoki mushrooms. I'm all knowledgeable now, Michelle. And these are the king trumpet mushrooms. Now, I thought they had another name here in Korea. But, yeah, if you know a name, a more familiar name, but king trumpet mushrooms is what Google is telling me. But don't they look delicious? Look at these. Size of these. How much are they a packet, Michelle? Does it say?
Is that the 1950 ones?
1950 for, so that's about 450 grams. It probably is. So 1950, it's about 2001. Very.
Because this is a packet for
Yeah,
1588.
Yeah, these are little, almost small king trumpet mushrooms. Oh, and baked beans.
Literally baked beans.
Okay. Look at these radish. About 2,500 for a radish that size. Amazing. Bags of rice. Now, we found rice to be quite expensive. To buy it sort of, not to eat, but to buy it in bags here. But not too bad. That's 20 kilos for 69,000. That's not bad if you're buying in bulk. These are big bags. In Australia, I don't think you'd be able to sell these bags. Health and safety would have you locked away for selling a bag that big. But you imagine the old ladies coming here, they'd probably just throw one of those up on their shoulder, walk to the checkout. One or two of them probably. Here's the biggest size we're allowed to sell in Australia, 10 kilo bags. And generally now they're going down to 5 kilo. They won't even let you lift this size of bag. So here's little snacks, peanuts, and these sort of hard-tack cookies that they sell here. A lot of fairly plain, but quite nice. They're a sweet cookie. Some of these are savoury. And these look like, what are they? What's the Western version of these?
M&Ms.
M&Ms. But they're probably peanuts, I think. 2,600.
Yeah,
Peanut chocolate. Okay, it's written on there.
Which is an M&M.
That's a big bag, isn't it? That's got to be a kilo or more. 6,400 for a kilo of chocolate M&Ms. With beautiful pieces of pork belly. That is beautiful, fatty pork belly, isn't it? That'll be flavoursome. 22,000 though.
Interesting, this one's only 12.
Okay, so the leaner cut is 12.
And look, even the loin is 6 and 5.
Okay, this goes to show you they know where the flavour is in the meat. It's in the fats. So a beautiful lean piece of pork loin is 6,000, 5,000. Here's what we would make streaky bacon out of. Beautiful belly here. Not got the prices on there, but it is.
So it's 2,000 per 100.
Okay.
No, 26,000.
26,000 per kilo. Oh, and look at these pork knuckles. How much? So that pork knuckle was 15,000 a kilo. Oh, here's the salted fish. This is like a salted herring, I think, isn't it?
I think so.
And like you can see the little bits of rock salt on there. So most people on the island of Jeju here from what I understand, salt their own fish. So that's why that salt was for sale over there. And here's some roe. Look at the roe, fish roe here. Big tray of fish roe. I bet this isn't cheap. No, 9,800. See, that would be almost thrown away in Australia. Nobody would be buying it. These pretty little fish here. Look at these.
They look nice, don't they?
They look nice.
Bit of squid.
Bit of squid for 7,980. Wow, this place rocks. Nori seaweed, super popular snack here in South Korea. Got to be careful. I don't want to get clocked by the staff. And weird shaped bottle of water. It's the oddest shaped bottle of water I've ever seen. And it's 35% water, apparently. You'll have to pause it and translate it for me, somebody.
Rice wine.
No, I don't think that's rice wine, is it?
Well, this with these boxes, look here, and these bottles. I think it's the
Do you think this is rice wine?
2 litre. I don't think that's water.
No, I think you're right, Michelle. So 35% by volume. That's actually
That's what gave it away.
alcohol. Michelle, you're so much smarter than me. I thought that was the coolest water bottle I've ever seen, and it's actually rice wine. Oh, here's all the pot noodles. And these are those little preheated curry. Whoa. As soon as I took one down, they all fell down. Won't do that again. We'll just have a look. These are great. 1,200, you can pop them in the microwave, you get a little curry. Now, if it's anything like the Japanese versions of these, they're a little sweet, but they're very delicious, aren't they?
Yeah.
I haven't seen these since we came back here, but I remember them from our last trip to Japan and Korea. And spam, 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 more spam, lovely spam. Oh, horrible stuff. Don't let me prejudge people's spam fetishes. These are just fine salts, a variety. I love it when countries understand salt culture, you know?
Roasted salt.
Yeah, this is like France. We get all the different varieties of salt. We'll be definitely experimenting with the salt while we're here. And these are all sort of breadcrumbs, or I thought it was like a panko breadcrumb, but I think it's breadcrumbs.
There's a fine mix for cooking, so I think so.
Probably a flavoured breadcrumb. Now, I was going to say we got Coca-Cola here in strange bottles, but I'm guessing this is actually like a soya sauce. I've skipped an aisle. Oh, look over here. Doesn't get any fresher than that. Look, there's your... Look at this. If you want a bit of fish. A little bit of Dover sole or plaice.
Are those things in the shell?
Yeah, they are. This is...
Those things like limpets.
I would call them limpets, but they're not limpets, are they? I forget the name. What they love here in Korea is different coffees. So these are all little tins of coffee, and they often sell them in the convenience stores super hot. So we'll probably see a little cupboard with hot coffees like this. The coffee culture in here is amazing, isn't it? So what are these? Pork cutlets. Best for my kids. That's a heavy. That must be at least 2. It's only 1.2 kilos. Okay, I was going to say it's about 2 kilos.
Maybe that one?
Do you think 45,000? Oh, no. I thought that was a 4.
It's an arrow.
That's an arrow. 5,780. So that's not bad. That's a lot of pork cutlets. All this is coffee, all the way along here, and then it goes to Sprites and Cokes and soft drinks. On this side, you've got your teas and fruit juices and vegetable juices, for that matter. So tomato juice, aloe vera juice, teas, more familiar brands there. Although that's not Fanta, it looked like Fanta, but I think it's... Will it say Fanta on the other side? Let me have a little look. No, Tams all the way round.
It's a 0 though, because I was going to get the kiwi.
Now this is something that's quite interesting, because the beers here, I found them quite expensive relative to other parts of Southeast Asia. But actually, if you come to the supermarkets, the prices aren't so bad. I mean, 1,700, 1,700, these are quite cheap prices, but these in the 7-Elevens are, I swear these were about 3, 4, even 5,000 won per can. Over here they're 8, but I think these are packs of, is it 4 or 6? Pack of 6. So for 8,000 you get a pack of 6. Interesting. The milks. Now the milks yesterday when I went to get some milk, Michelle, they were all in these, everyone was in these sort of like special 2 packs. But the milk Michelle and I like is this soul milk. So this actually, the round circle there says soul milk, but that I think is full fat milk. I'm not sure what the green one is.
Probably semi-skinned.
Maybe.
I reckon full fat, semi-skinned and skinned.
Maybe. Maybe. Somebody can let us know. So the milks were around about 3,700. I think I paid about 3,600 in the little shop near us. But for some reason, all the other milks are in these sort of double packs, and you can't seem to buy them in singles. Although you can here. This is a Jeju. This must be a local milk, 2,950 litre of Jeju milk. We'll try that while we're here. We only want it for our coffees. We like milk with a coffee. And talking of coffees, this whole top shelf again. More coffees. Cereals, we'll actually deal with that when we get to a cereal aisle, because I don't think that'll be the selection of cereal. I think that's just a little special section. More frozen foods. Are these little, oh, this is like a little mushroom pancakes. That's interesting. I'm not sure of the prices. I see 3,500, so whether everything in here is 3,500, you can see it there. Oh, hang on. Is that 13,500?
No, I think the prices are here.
The prices are on the front, so you can pause and scan to see what that is. Oh, these look like hot dog.
Green tea sweet Korean pancakes.
These are my favourite pancakes, these little sweet Korean pancakes, but I do love getting them out on the street. We haven't got a kitchen at the moment. We haven't got a kitchen anyway, so we can't make them. I'm not going to go down the washing powder aisle, Michelle. Can I skip that one?
You can.
Okay. I will go down this aisle. On this side, there's some more toiletries, but on this side, you've got a huge variety of tea, and then even more so about maybe half and half, tea and coffee. So coffee, jars of coffee, quite expensive. These small jars of coffee, about $10. And Nescafe, when you can see it, is okay, similar sort of price. Actually, slightly less. The Nescafe Gold, 9.7, but that's a very small jar. I don't know if that's about 100 grams or so, but that's a small jar of coffee for $10. And the rest of these are mostly sort of pre-mixed. So you get 50 sticks, but I think it's sweetened and pre-milked. Right, the cookies. And this gets quite interesting because cookies here are very different to what we're used to back home. A lot of these sort of whoopie pie sort of things, so many variations of this stuffed chocolate shortbread cookies. I'll show you the ones I like if they're actually here. Cereals. While we're actually at the cereals, let me just have a little talk, because I was surprised. So far, I've only seen sweet cereals. There are no cornflakes, so everything's covered in sugar, and the calorie counts on these are really, really high, which is a shame. It does mean that if children in Korea are getting into cereals, they're only getting a choice of sweet cereals, which is not good. Oh, more cookies. Look at the cookies down here. This is all cookies down this aisle. Oh, and chocolate. And chips. I just saw the cookies to start with, Michelle, and I thought another, but it is a line of cookies. Oh, okay, these are my favourite over here. These are a sort of knockoff chocolate digestive. They're even written in a very same style digit, but 2,001. I've seen them for about 1,500 in some shops, so I'm not sure. If you get these in 7-Eleven or the convenience stores, they're about 2,500, so they are delicious. They're a cross between a sort of rich tea and a digestive biscuit. Delicious, highly recommend. And they love these sort of, what was called them, whoopie pie cookies. You'll see them, well, we saw them all the way along here, I said before, all these ones, but more of them here. German style. These would be lovely. Binch. We like those, don't we? The rich tea with the chocolate coating. And on this side, we've got piles and piles of noodles, but not cup noodles. These are the packet noodles. So about 3,500. These ones are only 1,500 for a pack of 5, so not expensive. And then here are the cup noodles. So these are starting about 700, 600. These ones are a little more expensive, 2,100. I expected that to be a little heavier at that price, but maybe it's got more dehydrated meats and things in. These bigger ones, 1,100. So yeah, Koreans love their cup noodles. And some potato chips on this side. Mostly I see potato chips that are like this sort of reconstituted corn chips. Even these ones are not what we would call proper potato chips. The Koreans like that sort of chip, it would seem. More noodles, Michelle?
Yep, more noodles.
They look quite expensive. Is that one pack? Oh no, it's a whole stack, so 30.
30 rolls.
30 rolls, 21,800. That's about getting 25, 30 bucks.
Special.
Wow. Quite expensive. But they're big packs. Yeah, big packs. I'm not sure what this is even. What is this?
Soy milk.
Soy milk? Maybe someone can screen capture that and translate it, but it says soy milk for seniors, so maybe is it bottles of milk inside there?
Maybe it's in milk powder.
Oh, cartons, so maybe there are cartons inside.
So like this for bigger ones?
Possibly. I'm not sure what that's about. And powdered milks here. More toiletries. Let's scoot past these. There's a little hardware section here. Some little Caesar dog food and dry snacks. This looks a little bit like octopus. It's got those little dots, but it isn't. It's chicken. So 7,800. It's about 10 bucks, but that's reasonably heavy. Has it got a weight on there at all?
400 grams.
400 grams of fresh dog snacks. And this is either cat litter or cat biscuits and cat food. There's a little hardware section here. Plugs, a little bit of plumbing, some kettles, and of course these little slippers that are in every hotel and apartment here in Korea. They like you to take your shoes off when you go in anywhere, and these are often provided either in the bathrooms or just in the front doors. So as you walk into anywhere, there's a little area, take your shoes off, pop your slippers on. Paper plates, and what have we got? Oh, ice cream. Now ice creams are delicious here. There's such a variety. These are about 1,000 to 1,100 won for these Korean cornettos. They are delicious. I tell you what I do like though, a little further along here, the smaller ice creams, they do a mango sort of ice pole or lolly. Sure if that's it. Now I've seen them, they're much heavier than this, like a big dense mango ice cream, and they're about 700. How much are these ones? 550, 750. Okay, similar sort of price. I'm not sure what that is. Juices? Paper cups. No, okay, paper cups we don't want, but we are looking. Michelle and I want to get some little cups. So I'm getting tired of drinking out of paper cups. Something a little bit like this, a little plastic or porcelain or Pyrex cup.
Melamine.
Melamine, yeah. Without the handle though.
Yeah.
Want them to be able to stack, and we want them to be cheap enough that we can leave them behind because we don't want to travel with them. But we are getting tired. The hotels here are only providing either very tiny cups or paper cups. These are a little bit like the ones we had in India. Now that one's actually lined, Michelle. Is that one a double skinned?
That one's actually not so bad.
It's not too bad, is it? Because this is more like we had in India, and because they're metal, they get so hot you can't touch them. But that's not bad. But that's actually
3,500.
3,500.
I thought that was not going to have a hand. That's like the ones you went camping with.
I still think that's going to get pretty hot though.
Yeah.
So no, let's keep looking. We'll find something. Some little toys, hairbrushes, pots and pans. Toilet brushes. Somebody wants to know the price of a toilet brush, apparently. Okay, well, with a stand, 4,500, and without the stand, 1,500. That's only about $1, maybe about $2. And Michelle's taking a fancy to a kettle.
Lovely tiny bear.
Oh, look at these. Here's my coffee cup, look. What on earth is that? Oh, it's a little waste paper bin. Coffee waste paper bin. Look at the size of that thing. That's cool. I like that. But there's an even bigger one next to it, look. A coffee cup.
Trash.
With a little little hot hand. What do they call those to protect your hands? That is cool. That's so funny. Okay, I think we're starting to get to the end. Now, these are the soybean pastes, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I think they use these for making kimchi. Some of them are pre-spiced. These ones have all the spices and herbs. Some of them will be hotter than others, but I think this is for making kimchi. And on this side, sauces, a lot of mayonnaise, ketchups, all little pouches. These are wet spices and sauce. I think mostly it's probably not just for making kimchi, but below there, some more soy sauce, baking oil. So I wonder how much oil is. So canola there, it's about a litre. How much is that? 6,800 or 14,800? I'm not sure. Okay, we've got a bigger one down the bottom here. What's the price? 7,500 for what looks to be a 2 litre. That's soybean oil. That'll be good for making Kewpie Mayonnaise. Kewpie Mayonnaise is fantastic. It's a lovely tasting mayonnaise. This is not difficult to make. There's one slight difference from a normal mayonnaise, and I'm going to show you how you can make this super fast, super cheap, and tastes wonderful. Interesting. Possibly vinegars, maybe, or syrups.
Rice syrup.
Okay, these sweet syrups. A rice bran oil.
Sesame oil.
Oh, premium sesame oil. Ooh.
6,500.
Nice. I think we talked about rice.
We did.
Rice prices. Oh, the seaweed, the nori seaweed. Let this lady buy.
No, I'm not going to buy it.
So nori seaweed. You've got these big packs, but they weigh almost nothing. One of the most popular snacks here in South Korea. All these different seaweeds. I'm calling them nori. That's Japanese. I'm sure there's a different name for them here. And then some vermicelli, Korean cut vermicelli noodles. And these are more seaweed, but more sort of rustic, thicker pieces of seaweed. We've got soups of some sort here, Michelle. Yeah, little soups, 3,600. It's got some lumps in there, so it's got some texture, not thin soups. It's cool. And these are 10 packs of microwave rice. 8,009. Is that the price? 8,900. It's expensive, isn't it? For just basically little pouches of microwave rice that you can heat up. Very popular though here and in Japan. Okay, I think we're coming to the checkout, girls. There's more rice there, 9,300. Get your last minute soy sauce as you leave, and of course inevitable sort of whoopie pies and chocolates as you're going out. Okay, let's go between the ladies. Now let's go over this side. Hello. Okay, I think we're finished. As we came in, there was some big specials on washing powders, some noodles, and here, this is famous in Jeju, these tangerines. Look, these are beautiful.
32,800 for that.
Wow, 32,000 for a box of tangerines. Seems expensive. That's close to $40. but they are in a pretty box. Anyway, is that sugar?
Sugar, white sugar and brown sugar.
White sugar.
15 kilos.
Man, who buys sugar in that sort of volume? And what for? Would last us 10 years. Okay. That was a bit of fun.
It was cool.
Onions, bags of onions. 18,520 plus dollars for a bag of onions.
10 kilos of onions.
That is expensive. So our first biggish Korean supermarket. It's quite exciting. I hope you enjoyed that. We did. I love looking around those places. I probably will do that again without the camera because I'll look at every little item. It takes me ages to walk through those supermarkets. Now I should add that we had a camera failure halfway through, so Michelle and I had to go back in and do the second half of the market. I hope that doesn't show. I hope I wasn't like, oh, here we are again. Anyway, love to you all from Michelle and I in Jeju. Yeah, our first Korean supermarket. Take care. See you next time.
Bye.
We got up bright and early. Now we're doing it in a somewhat obvious way, but also an unconventional way because we're in Jeju City. And we've got now about 1.5 kilometers, maybe 2 kilometers just to get, so about 1.5 miles, just to get to the start of the